Well, I hope you like duck titties, because it's the big Sleepover Moviecast with DNA. And tonight, a legend of a bad film, a choice selection from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a picture that had full backing by George Lucas from 1986, a superhero comedy film. It's Howard the Duck. Nominated for 7 Razzie Awards, winning 4 on the list of worst films ever made, but has now developed a cult following. So many of you are probably already familiar with this film and its ins and outs. The film stars Ed Gale and Jordan Prentice as Howard the Duck in the suit. Also Tim Rove, Steve Sleep, Peter Baird, Mary Wells, and Lisa Sturz as Howard the Duck puppeteers, and is voiced by Chip Zien. Humans in the film, Leah Thompson, meow. She is fine and looking great in this particular film. Tim Robbins, who can hate on that, and pedophile Jeffrey Jones. Film also stars Dominique Davalos of the band Dominatrix, whose controversial musical single The Dominatrix Sleeps Tonight was released in 1984, deemed too racy for its time. Holly Robinson shows up, famous face Richard Edson, another famous face Miguel Sandoval, voice of Richard Guiley, and the future Nirvana and Foo Fighters guitarist Pat Smear. The film is directed by Willard Huyck and Gloria Katz, both friends and collaborators with George Lucas. Now, the budget for this film is listed as 30 to 37 million. Box office is 38 million, so you would think break even, but probably not with all the advertising, merchandising, and the video game they developed to go with this. Now, here is why we don't need rich people making art. Quote, after the film bombed, talks of a sequel ceased. Following the box office failure, Huyck and Katz left for Hawaii and refused to read any reviews. So instead of learning from your mistakes, you just chose to ignore them. Okay, cool. I wish I could afford to just go to Hawaii and turn off for however long. This film won the 1986 Worst Picture Razzie, but it was tied with Prince Vehicle Under the Cherry Moon, which is 100% another stay tuned for this movie cast. Now, neither of those, including the one we're watching tonight, was a sleepover movie for me and my crew. I had knowledge of this movie. I knew it was actually adult oriented, but I never kind of came around to renting it once I got old enough to do so. I don't think my parents ever rented it for us either. So with that in mind, I had to watch it fresh several years ago, and then I bought the 4K. And the 4K is gorgeously restored. Looks fantastic. If you are a fan of this film, you should go ahead and buy that 35th anniversary version. Highly, highly rated. You're going to hear me say a lot of similar things as often when I get caught up in a film and I'm just shown the same thing over and over and over. There are elements of the plot that just don't work. There is a tedium at times. I'm not that turned off by the puppetry. I would rather see it than CGI, and I think now time has proven that. But we can talk a little bit about the failures there too. So let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? All right, title track is pulled up, scrubbed all the way back. Let's do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and go. You should immediately see the old school Universal logo with the note, it's an MCA company. Working for MCA. Cheers, y'all. The Twin Moons. So this is not Earth, right? This is a foreign fantasy land we're coming into. Gloria Katz, go to Hawaii and retire. Leah Thompson is such a babe, was such a babe, and is in some other films we'll be watching. All the Right Moves. With Tom Cruise. So who doesn't like a duck universe? I mean, my generation was brought up with the DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck, the relaunch of that. I know that they are definitely separate from this. Never read the comic books. Pretty sure he's oh, Lucas, you fucking masturbatory fuck. I know he's supposed to be like a private eye, I think, right? Because this is a noir opening. Uh, Field of Weed. All the duck and avian based jokes here are not landing. Grown worthy. I guess he was in a band formerly. Ugh. Howard has some jock itch. Jock itch is a fungus that grows around your crotch. How come they don't have a little outlet for their tail in those pants? The 4K transfer is beautiful. HDR is beautiful here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all. Are you ready for hardcore duck nudity? There it is. A sensation that has disturbed people since 1986. Why do ducks have titties? Don't ask. Don't ask. Well, more duck titties. I like her attitude, though. There's that Ghostbusters-esque green screening. And again, I think the puppets hold up better than that, the CGI there. So Howard's being sucked through a portal. A galactic vagina, if you will, that beams him to Earth. Interdimensionally. And yet he doesn't need to breathe or anything during this passage. Couldn't get Carl Sagan in here for this one. Shout out Stanley K. Well, space stuff is Lucas's forte here, so Like with all the Cold War shit that was going on here, nobody saw this giant space vagina. Those 80s punks. I don't know, man. The eyeshadow doesn't really scream menacing to me. Then again, Terminator 1 starts out with Arnold being confronted by some punks. There she is, boys and germs. God. I believe that is the crazy sister. I can't remember the actress's name right now, but the crazy sister from the Mike Myers film, So I Married an Axe Murderer, which is a definite stay tuned. Waiting on that one in 4K. Now, Leah Thompson in the 90s had a sitcom, and I watched a little bit of that, and I think that's how I probably first knew her. Being quite young in the 80s myself. Oh, and well, Back to the Future. How could we forget? Sorry. So that would be the first. Back to the Future, of course, which, you know, we'll do all three on this movie cast eventually, but that would be it. But Caroline in the City. That is the one I am thinking of. Yep, yep. Yep, this is why you don't walk alone in alleys. It's a sad reality we live in, but you know, if she's been playing on this circuit for a while, she would walk with her friends, right? It's just smart. Now these rapists or whatever their intentions are deserve to get ducked. Oh God. I mean, her physical punch didn't sound like much, but that sound, man, she impacted. You know, I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies too, and we'll do all of those. Puppetry just holds up. Been doing too much toot, baby. See, even the action's better, in my opinion, with an actor there, because the actors can see it. Go ahead and get mad, bro. She did too much toot as well. Sound design's great. I'll give him that. Then again, THX, Lucas. Now, other duck related things of the 90s that I loved and I conflated with this is Duckman, the absolutely fantastic Jason Alexander voiced cartoon. You can get it all on DVD. Go buy it. Check it out if you've never watched it. Good, inappropriate, cartoon adult humor shown on USA, I believe. Ta-ta. Don't leave your instrument in the rain like that. Munghole. Hi. Milk. Yeah, it's a fucking duck. Look at that apartment she's decked out. I like it. I mean, how does he know what she is? Why is he even being snide? Be like, what the fuck are you, alien? Yeah, I mean, we don't get a lot of expression with him, right? His lips and beak don't allow for that much. But faint eyebrow work there, and see his pants have a tail outlet. I know you do. I saw you. Now the fingernails. That's another level. I don't think they're needed. Then again, duck nipples aren't needed. Uh, Sounds like you're a bitch, Howard, is what she's saying. Okay, so I was wrong about the noir thing. I feel like I'm not though, but you Google it. You look at these comics if you're interested in seeing this evolution. Yeah, I mean, he's had a big day. He worked all day and then he got sucked through a thing, beat up. It was a good little sound effect. Now, her touching him is definitely out of bounds. I'm jealous of her apartment, as with all Hollywood apartments in real life. We now know that space is not guaranteed to anyone. And all these things that are supposed to look dingy look amazing. I have a loft. Damn, Howard. All right, enough with the jokes. Whoever was paid to write all those needs to chill out. Ew. It's been used. It's not even in a package. That is an unwrapped prophylactic. Looks like it had hair in it. Ugh. Guess it's better than nothing with your little crazy duck dong. So, y'all are aware of what a duck's penis looks like and how ducks behave in real life. It's very, well, it's not romantic. Let's put it that way. And to have a corkscrew dong is one thing, but then gang rape, and I'm using that term literally because there's no other word for it. That's what takes place in a lot of ducks' mating habits in real life. Very dangerous, I believe, for the female duck. Can drown. So, yeah, don't want to be messing around with Howard. Why is your trash bag talking? Tim Robbins' character is coming up. Yep, she just let it go by. What the hell is he holding there? Couldn't make it out. A fish? Because he's into ichthyology. Now, Robbins is a great actor and has been in a lot of things I love, including the best of all time, Shawshank Redemption, probably. That was maybe his pinnacle. But he's good at humor. He's good at serious. He's good at sports as Meat. Stay tuned for some sports films, especially some baseball runs. And yeah, a lot of the usual suspects, to use a pun. Mm-hmm. He went to what college? Or did she give him that sweater? They bought it for a kid. Yes, we shall. Okay. I like his performance here. But I believe he takes a back seat. He's too wacky, right? Yeah. Bull Durham. There, I had to look it up, but Bull Durham is the movie where he plays Meat, and it's Cal Ripken's favorite baseball movie. How about that? But more importantly, it's a Kevin Costner film, and Kevin Costner is in a bunch of baseball films, as we know. We'll probably get through most of them. And he played Robin Hood, which 1000% was one of the sleepover movies. That movie, oh God, was is terrible. I'm just gonna say, but it spawned one of the best Mel Brooks comedies of all time, and that's probably how we'll start things off. Mm-mm-mm. How did he get this imagination? But that looks like a different actor in the suit. Great, great scream. You know, These kids don't know the boundaries of touching. Yeah, for real. I mean, Howard, you need to chill the fuck out. You're on an alien planet with these weird meat apes. Look at them legs, man. God. And that big hair. Like he was still eating for a while. I'd probably do that too. Now, what is this? The museum's fountain? They're supposed to be in Ohio. I just don't believe that with the background in some of these shots and Jesus. You got another thing coming. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, damn. Where is this whorehouse? Yeah. At least there's titties abound. Apparently. Yeah, I don't know what this fucking hoe house is. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, really, like what is this place? In Ohio? Ugh. Fucking disgusting, y'all. Ugh. Ugh. That outfit, man. Bagger Vans here? What's going on? Now that looks like Ohio. Although I wouldn't be surprised if this was all in LA. Uh, It sure is, brother. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Your cherry bomb. Bigger hair. All right. God, she tortured her hair to do that, huh? It's a SM57 she's singing into. Great mic. I've got one. Yeah, and don't ever cup your mic. Ever. All right, that's how you stop it. No, I don't think Leia is playing that guitar. Great character actor right there on the right. Right there on the right, too. I like how the duck's pinky is the biggest of the fingers, right? Because, you know, there's two fingers in there in the costume, but. Yeah, well. Now, I guess they could have fully animated him. Roger Rabbit style. Yep, see. That is the problem. There should be a different expression on the face there, but you know, they can't. What needs to happen is his beak needs to defy physics, and it needs to, like, you know, those corners need to downturn, things like that. He does have super strength, kind of. Why are they into this? I guess a duck fight at a bar would be hilarious. I mean, that's attempted murder. You're goons. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a space duck, so who knows? Uh, what a dive. It's a hot band, not gonna lie. I think her guitar was about to fall there. Did you see that? Pretty sure it fell after that take. Damn. Howard. What? Wow. Now, why they couldn't just get rid of him, I don't quite understand, but okay. I guess he was threatening them. Geek, isn't that your friend? Come on. Don't do him wrong. Don't do him like that. Yep, we could have done without this scene, but kids would love it if this film was marketed to them. Tune? You didn't invent that tune. Oh my God. Look at that outfit. Hubba hubba. Yeah, I don't know how she feels that comfortable in that ultra. Good God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Shout out Letterman, too. What's up, Letterman? What did you think of this movie? You want to buy a monkey? Fucking cabin boy. Uh, um, that's, this is not a okay scene to have in your film, Disney. Oh my God. Go for it. What do you mean? Is he a virgin? Or is it that she's a fucking, she's rubbing his duck nipples? Whoa. Wow. Super sexual, unnecessary scene. Yeah, no. Oh, I think we saw her titty. But why would he stop her? You know, animal or not, I think transcends boundaries here. How'd they just walk in her apartment like that? Robbins has a spare key. Well, yep. Cuddle friends is a thing, though. It's okay. You can have that. Of course, from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Stay tuned for all of these mentions, but a convicted pedophile tarnishing the screen. I don't even think he's ever that good other than being mincing and weird, and never really liked him. Now, again, I'm not just claiming that in hindsight. I just, what about him aside from his gingerness, his big nose, and that creepy mustache is he known for? Being the bad guy, too. Evil. Now, I don't believe he actually was charged with any physical assault. It was pornography. So, take that as what you will. Obviously better than someone who goes out and does something criminal physically to another person. But it's still something that creeps us all out here in retrospect. You can't take it out of the movie, though. You can't take these offensive things out of art. They're supposed to be offensive half the time, and then the times that they're not, that's what footnotes are for. Explain the context. Now, generations going forward won't even know who this guy is, and they won't care. And I think that's the ultimate punishment for any actor. You'll never win an award. You won't be remembered. And that's appropriate. Even before the criminal charges, I don't think this was a Oscar-winning actor. I could be wrong. I haven't really looked him up. But we do have Oscar-winning talent here with Tim Robbins, so we'll turn it back to that. Still, great apartment. Look at that. Ugh. Now, yeah, her fealty to him is also in question, but I guess she's lonely despite being a insane babe and a performer, but it's a nice van. So there's your noir-esque greatest film of all time, Casablanca. You think? Now there's your budget right there on these props. I love a big budget set build, so obviously I'm in, man. I'm in like Flint for this. There's a great face right there. I wonder what it would be. Maybe it's a giant sewer spider. See previous episode, It. There's another face. Look at these legends in this film. Really did stack it with great character actors. Simpsons-esque overbite. Look at him. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and sue. Go ahead and fucking sue and take time and give money. Doesn't fucking work, man. Stop threatening things. Patience is the only virtue you could ever have. They're finding his corkscrew dick. Now, is that a child in the suit or a short person? Buckled immediately. This flourish here. Damn, she cocked it. I mean, now it's super dangerous. Dr. Jennings coming from a suspect area. Pretty. Maybe you should chill out. Oh, Wagoneer? Great car. Shout out NES. I guess it's prophetic that one of the earliest video entertainment systems, the Nintendo Entertainment System, that my generation was kind of born on, included a gun. I know it was a technological advancement at the time, but still, how much have guns defined American history since? Over the next 40 years. Jesus, guys. What the fuck are we doing? Ugh. Okay. Yep. Awkward dialogue. Now, not as good as Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black. Stay tuned. Okay, and who might you be from Duck World? There's sushi there? Wow. In Ohio? Well, why'd you open a theme restaurant like this? Very much the same performance, though, as in Independence Day. I mean, Men in Black. He's doing a good job, though, being creepy. Good shots there. Yep. So the special effects here, again, give me the Ghostbusters vibe. Jesus, though. It's an iPhone. We never saw one back then, but now we immediately think that's what it is. How natural was that, huh? Always with the lasers. See previous episode, Double Team. Yep, that electricity. Skid mark. Got to give Roger Clemens in Dumb and Dumber the better depiction of a fucking redneck right here. Right. Oof. Again, practical action and letting people do stunts. Never again. So as of the time of recording this podcast, Alec Baldwin was now indicted for the second time for involuntary manslaughter. And again, I don't know all the details. I haven't been keeping up with that, but to give an actor a loaded gun, how is that the actor's problem? There was no malice. He didn't mean to hurt or kill someone. My God. And two, squibs, helicopter stunts. I mean, it looks better when it's not fake. We're getting better, I think, and AI will help us. We're getting better with deep fakes, but until the point of faking it, we haven't realized that CGI is not comprehensive. Nice Empire Strikes Back shirt, you fucking little shit-eating kid. God damn. Lucas, you know... Ugh. Yeah, what does that imply? The haze is well captured here on this transfer. Ooh, la la la. I like the dirt on the bottom of his feet. See, there's another thing. Imperfections make reality. God. Okay, I like those shots. There it is. Indiana Jones racist depiction of a chef about to chop a duck. Peking duck. Ha 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 ha. Yep. I like it here though. It looks okay. Again, very much. If it wasn't so bad, I wouldn't love it so much. Woo! You know, I'm not saying a lot. It's pretty gripping. I enjoy the editing here. I think the action's well done. I think the shots are well done. I even like this. You know, this is the best sci-fi. So it's very much the Emperor from, you know, Return of the Jedi here. But shots are well done. And despite all the reputation, this shouldn't have been such a bomb. I mean, it's emblematic now of the crap that we get in terms of action movies from Disney and Marvel, right? They are below this, in my opinion, but they are, you know, similar, and we're now used to it. And so we don't have anything to compare it to. We haven't had great, grand new things. And this includes Avatar, you know, which looks good, but not that good. Yep, he says the Force, see? And did the choke. Give me my cell phone. Very long scene here that I think, you know, again, was interesting, but where are we going next? The showdown. So Act 3, Scene 4 here begins. Driving that diesel. Why is he kidnapping her again? I mean, has any of this been explained? Am I just stoned? Again, I know he's been possessed by some otherworldly evil. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Exposition. Okay, there you go. Ooh. See, so he does mean fucking. Uh-huh. Ew. All right. That's horrendous. Well done, though, you know, practical effects. There's that duck dick. Oh, yeah, he loved it. Look at him. There shouldn't be smoke, you know. Rolling that coal, baby. Yeah, I don't believe there's sushi in Ohio in 86. Definitely Cali. Shut up, you son of a bitch. Hmm. These shots here aren't as crisp as the previous. Just out of focus, maybe? Big Tim Robbins. Cajun sushi, though, I'm going to be honest, that does sound amazing. I want everything that place is offering. Could you shut up, Howard? Springfield. Cuyahoga. Now, is that California or is that Ohio? Real life Ohio location, I guess. Okay. Because that's definitely not Cali. This could be, though. This is well done, too. You know, as bad as a lot of the cheese is, and you got to do it. You got to do it. I get it. But as bad as that is, Leah Thompson, so fine. Tim Robbins doing okay. And these effects here and these shots are great. Once the action picks up halfway through Act 2 and then all of Act 3 has been great. Cajun sushi in the middle of Ohio. Good special effects. Too bad this chud had to be the one to do it, but he does play creepy well. I don't think that's how radiation works, but okay. I taste blue. Suddenly. Yeah, tying someone up with stretchy cords is never a good idea. Goddamn liberals. Ooh, died hard, though. What a bad day to be a flower salesman. Great, just ultralight stunts here with the actual pilot doing this. Fantastic. There's your money on screen, folks. Wasn't just Doug titties. And a brief shot of Leah Thompson's, but you didn't realize that? Dumbass. Who is this Randy Quaid-esque fella here? I'd rather see Randy in this role. Should have paid him. Good God. Gorgeous. I really like these early effects here. He's bulletproof, apparently. Had to blow up the Mustang. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Eerily similar shot. Leia, though, and it is Leia. This gotta be possibly in. I think this is in. I think this is in California in the Delta. Could be Ohio, but I doubt it. Whoa. Racy shot there. Okay, that looks more like Ohio. Yeah, but a lot of it was filmed in California, so I was right. Yep, in the Central Valley where I used to live. Was any of it filmed in Ohio? Most of it in California, so even the Ohio signs, I guess, were shipped in. Okay, cool. Blood. Three, two, one, stop. Nice bolo tie on him. 85 is peak 80s, so makes sense. Paisley, bolo tie, plaids, power clashing. So the Dark Overlords. Not sure exactly how much they explained and I just talked over, but we get the picture. I mean, really just a powerful alien, apparently. So nothing that crazy or exciting. Neutron accelerator. Oh, yes. Yes, baby. We did it. That's what I like, baby. Let me just text him. Thank you. Such polite computers. Hey, AI, Google and Apple and Amazon, why the fuck aren't you thanking me every second? Then why did you develop it? Never been tested, my asshole. Okay, so the set maybe isn't as big. You know, it's in an observatory, obviously, but that's CGI on top of it. I like it, though. It's a good combo. Only thing that can stop the bad guy is a big gun. Well, Which is it, punk? ADR didn't line up. You could see her mouth open there in 4K. Just turn the gun and shoot. Uh, and that little dish is just good enough to absorb all of that. Kind of looks like the bad guy in Sonic too, huh? Nope. I mean, honestly, he does a pretty good job in this film. So, independent of all other things, this kind of augmented, footage is good though. This CGI. Although a Sam Raimi-esque version might have been even better. He was originally missing it until the close-up cut. Ugh. You dipping? Hurry the fuck up, Howard. Okay. Nice self stunt, Tim Robbins. Why don't you go release her, bro? Ugh. Need another asshole is the human expression. Could have stuck his dick in it. Here we go. There it is. Very much Stephen King's It here. So we got a Rancor, basically. Is this one of your off models, Lucas? Scorpion Rancor. Pretty good stop motion animation, though. I like it. Set is great overall. The overlay of the CG looks very much like when you play HDR film or a non-HDR film in HDR. That washed out little feel there. Again, good editing here. Lucas, because of his first wife, really figured out that you need to pace it like this. And they give you these shots, but they're not too quick. One of my biggest beefs in action is way too many quick shots. And there's a lot here, but there's enough that we can see it. It slows down. 1 second is a lot in action. So give us 3 instead of 1, and you see a little more motion. It's Austin Powers' cart. Maybe literally the same one. I don't think his was a 3-wheel, but I like the sparkles. His look there, very similar to the Val Kilmer Real Genius look. Not to be confused with the Einstein film I believe he's in as well. God. The Final Fantasy death there. Blah, 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 blah. Great sound design, good set design. I mean, your money's out there here on this film. If it's really only 37 million, that's incredible. Incredible. 86 was a different time, I get that, but still. She did a great job. He was okay too. I I guess. Ha 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 ha. Everything's forgiven. I mean, this is a lot in a short amount of time. I mean, how many days have passed since she first saw him? A week? Fuck yeah, guitar. Synth drums. Commissioned song. The bassist's strap. Go back to that, please, for a second. Yeah, you see that? What's going on there? Wow. Dangerous. Multi-instrumentalist. I like him, though. Well done. Now, does he end up dating Leia? Josie and the Pussycats-esque look here. Fake Jimi Hendrix. Your kids are going to love it. Well, it has everything George Lucas loves. Babes, rock and roll, hot cars. Well, there weren't a lot of hot cars. A few. They got blown up. Overall, this is a solid entertainment film. And yes, I know there's duck tits in it, but you should bring your kids to see this. There's nothing that bad other than the pedophile. But, that actor does a great job. The weakness here is the beginning of the movie, in my opinion. And that's fine because, how do you build the characters? Once you built the characters, having fun is fine, but building the character is hard. Now you could do an alternative narrative where you start from the end. Excuse me. Yeah, are they gonna fuck finally? Fuck a duck. Ducky fuzz. Fuzzy duck. Does he fuck? Fuck he does. And there we have the end, right? Now, will there be a stinger? I don't know. We'll have to fast forward through and see. I don't think so. But that would be very Disney and very MCU. Panaflex, Panavision, and Color by Deluxe. Yeah, the cult following for this is warranted. That this is a very practical film. It looks great on 4K. This is a fantastic presentation of it. Great audio, great visuals. It lags in certain areas. A lot of it's not memorable. That's it. Straight up. But it gets better once we get wacky and full-fledged action. Flying your plane. From that point on, the film's pretty good. So, all in all, this is a recommend. Yeah. Maybe one of my top favorites in Marvel's catalog. And there's a lot to like, and we will be covering the Raimi Spider-Mans. Maybe a few of the early MCU ones, since those were things we watched. The X-Men, Wolverine, etc. Deadpool 1 definitely was close to, we're losing the sleepover genre. We're getting to the smoking a blunt genre, which is almost the same thing, just compressed time. Anyway, y'all, it's been a pleasure, and see you on the next Moviecast.